Hello everyone, in this video I am going to teach you how you can automatically send Zoom meeting reminders on WhatsApp before 1 day, 2 day and 2 hours of the meeting using WhatsApp Cloud API. So our meeting reminders will look something like this, and what is going to happen whenever someone register for the Zoom meeting, they will be getting the automatic reminders on their WhatsApp before the meeting starts. Imagine that you are organizing a team meeting with your people in Zoom, and that meeting is going to held on August 24, which is almost after 40 days from the current date. Now you are afraid that people will actually forget about this particular meeting, and you do not want anyone to miss this meeting because this is really very important for your company, for your future. So that is why you want something that should automatically remind your people, especially on their WhatsApp number, so that they do not actually forget about the meeting and they will surely attend your meeting. And the messages will be like something, hello, the name of the person will come here, just 2 days to go for the team meeting. And this is how one more message will be sent before the 1 day of the meeting, and even one message will send again before the 2 hours of the meeting. So that kind of automatic reminders on WhatsApp are actually possible. All you have to do is to build a connection in between Zoom application and WhatsApp application, and I am going to teach you the same, that how you can actually build the connection in between Zoom and WhatsApp. And I am going to do it with the help of an automation software, Pabbly Connect. So just watch this video till end, and you will be also able to send these kind of automated reminders to people very easily. Type pabbly.com/connect in your browser and press enter, and you will reach to the landing page of that automation software. From this blue button you can create your free account. The account creation is absolutely free, and you will also get 100 free tasks so that you can actually test this kind of automation. I already have an account, that's why I am signing in directly, and you'll have to click on this access now and you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now click on this create workflow button and start creating your automation from here. Give any random name to this workflow. Let's say I am giving the name as automate the sending of meeting reminders on WhatsApp. This is the name I am giving to my workflow. Okay, click on create. Once you will click on create, you will find two boxes in front of you. Alright, this is trigger and this is action. Okay, let me show you trigger and action, and our automation is going to work on these two concepts, trigger and action. Let me correct the spelling of my WhatsApp. It should be actually WhatsApp. The A should be capital. Alright, let's update it. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. Our automation is going to work on these two principles. Let's understand it with an example. When a sale happens in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. When a form is submitted, let's say in Google Forms application, share a file via Google Drive application. According to our use case, when the person registers for the Zoom meeting application in Zoom, send a reminder on his WhatsApp. The WhatsApp step, I am going to choose it later. Let's configure the first thing, which is connecting our Zoom application with the Pabbly Connect. So I have selected Zoom, and in trigger event, I am going to click on configure webhooks. Now you can see the Zoom application, basically the Pabbly Connect has given us the webhook URL. Simply copy this webhook URL, and a documentation is provided here. Click on that documentation, and all the instructions of connecting Zoom with Pabbly Connect is given here. Simply read the instructions, follow them one by one, and you will be able to connect your Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. For now, I am closing it. Simply copy this webhook URL and go to your Zoom account. Okay, once you will reach to the Zoom account, click on this My Account, and here at the left side, you will find an advanced option, click on that and click on app marketplace. So basically, for building up the connection with Zoom, you'll have to create an app in Zoom. Then only you will be able to connect with the Zoom application. That is why under this develop section, click on this build app. Okay. Here you will have to find the webhook option. You can find it here, webhook only. Now give any random name here. I am giving the name as connecting Zoom with Pabbly Connect. Okay. 1. This is the app name I am giving. Okay. Now again, let's wait it and it has opened. Simply fill the fields one by one. The app name is this, short description, I am leaving it blank, and the company name, let's give the company name as Pabbly. Now it will ask a few more details, that is the name, your name. I am giving the name as demo test. Okay. The email address, let's say admin@pabbly.com. I am giving this particular name. Links are optional, just keep it blank and click on continue. Once you will click on continue, you will find this event subscription option under this feature section. Simply toggle this button and you will find few options. Subscription name, it is actually optional, so I am leaving it. Event notification endpoint URL. So the same URL, the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect, copy it and simply paste it here. Okay, where is that field? Here it is. Simply paste it here, and then it is asking for the event. So basically, on which particular event it should be actually triggered. So meeting is there, and I want whenever the registrant will be registered in meeting. So meeting registration has been created. Okay, this is the particular event I want. Okay, and simply click on done. Okay, and click on save, and let's see what is written over there. Click on continue, and you can see your app is activated on the account, which means Pabbly Connect and Zoom is actually connected successfully. Now it is waiting for response, and you should also read these instructions. Log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record. So basically we are going to add a dummy registrant here. Okay, so let me open the meeting. Okay, where I will find that meeting, I'm going to click on Zoom again. So for now, I am clicking on this meetings and going to create a meeting. Whatever the meeting you have created or scheduled, you simply have to register on that meeting as a registrant by your own. Okay. For now, I am stopping this video and going to create a meeting. So I have just created a meeting with the name Team Meeting with Pabbly Connect members. The meeting is going to be held on July 14. It is actually 12th July today, and meeting is going to held on after 2 days, 14th July at 5:30 in the evening. Okay, so this is my meeting link. Let me open it. Now I need to register here as a registrant, but did you notice that there is no phone number field? If the registrant, the person will not provide us the phone number field, how we are going to send the WhatsApp message to them? So that is why I'm going to edit it again, and I'm going to add the phone number field in my basically registrant page. Okay, so this is the phone number given. Simply click on it, make it required so that people should not forget to add the number. Click on save all. Well, you can add as many as questions as you want. Again, I'm going to refresh this particular meeting. Okay, so you can see the phone number field is here. Let me fill all the details also. While I have filled all the details, the first name is demo, last name is demo name, email address is admin@pabblytuts.com. Here is the number. Click on register. I have registered as a registrant. Let me open Pabbly Connect and see. Yes, you can see the response is received for the meeting which I have just scheduled. Okay, and you can see the team meeting with Pabbly Connect members. The name is here and all the details, the email ID, the demo name, every detail is here. That means the first step of our integration is actually done. Now our next step is going to be sending off reminders on WhatsApp 2 days, 1 days and 2 hours before the meeting starts. So basically our next step is going to be find out those particular duration, those particular time on which we would like to send the reminders. So the very first thing here I am going to choose is date time formatter. Now I want which date? I want the date of 2 days before. That is why I am going to actually, let me show you the response first. I have this response. Let me show you the date. I have the date of meeting date, right? And I want the date of 2 days before. So basically, I need to subtract 2 days from this current date. Then only I will actually get the date of 2 days before. How can I actually do this? I can actually do it with the help of date time formatter. And here in action event, you will find this add subtract time, and from here only I am actually going to perform the math operation over these dates. Okay, enter the date, basically the date you would like to format. I want to format which particular date? I want to format this particular date which I have received from my Zoom response. Okay, and you have noticed that I am selecting the date right from here, from the drop down only, not actually copying the data from above window and pasting it here. This is actually called as mapping in Pabbly Connect. Whatever the data I am mapping from this drop down going to change every time whenever the new meeting is actually created. All right, whenever the new entry is there or whatever it is. Okay, the second thing is the expression. Basically I need to actually subtract 2 days. That is why I'm going to copy this particular format and I will keep it in the same manner. Okay, so I have added my date. I need to subtract 2 days from this date, and it is asking for the format. To format and from format. To format, I want the format of basically YYMMDD okay, without the Z actually, where it is so I want actually this format YYMMDD hours, minute and second. Why I am selecting this particular format only, I will tell you it later. I'll explain you it later, because actually it is going to require somewhere this particular type of format. But for now, I'll just tell you that select this particular format. Which format? YYMMDD, year, month, date, hours, minute and second, without any Z and A. Okay, so to format is here. Now what should be the from format? So basically I have my date in which format, in terms of T and Z. That is why I am going to select which particular format. Basically here it is the format Z and T. Select that and then click on save and send test request, and let's see whether I am getting the date of 2 days before or not. Alright, and yes, the date was of actually 14th and I have received 2 days before date, which is 12th July, on which I am going to send the reminder of 2 days before. Okay, let me also rename this particular step so that I will not get confused later. Okay, so click on this pen and rename it. Date of 2 days before. Okay, this will help me later. I will not get confused if I'll rename my steps. Okay, now what is going to be my next step? So basically I want the date of 1 day before and the time of 2 hours before. For that I do not need to perform the whole step once again. There is an interesting option given by Pabbly Connect, that is clone step. Yes, from this particular button I can actually clone the same step automatically, and you will see the same step will be cloned as it is. Okay, you can see that this is the 2 days before, this is the previous step, and this is the step which I have just cloned. Let me rename it so that I should not get confused. And this particular step is for 1 day before, that is why I have given this particular name. Now when I will open it, all I have to do is to change this expression. Okay, and I will keep the rest of the detail as it is. Okay, expression has been changed, to format is here, from format is also correct. Simply click on save and send test request, and voila, you can see the date of 1 day before has also arrived. The actual date was of 14th and the date is arrived as 13th July. Okay, same I am going to do with the time as well. Again click on clone and clone the same step, and this time I am going to change the expression as 2 hours. Okay, the only thing I'll have to change is the expression as not -1 day but in terms of hours. What should be the format? It is already given +8 hours, but instead of writing +8 hours, I will write it here as, let me remove this extra space, -2 hours. Okay, and rest of the details will be same. Click on save and test request and let's see the response. And the response is 15:30, and what was the actual time? It was 17:30. So you can see I have also received the time of 2 hours before. Let me actually rename this step also so that I won't get confused. That is the time of 2 hours before. So I have actually received all the 3 timings. So I have 3 conditions here. Okay, these 3 conditions, and for these 3 conditions I'll have to set up 3 conditions. One is for this, second one is for this, and the last one is for this. And for setting up those 3 conditions, for setting up 3 routes, 3 paths, I am going to use the feature of router which is offered by Pabbly, with the help of which I can actually set up 3 routes, 3 paths. Okay, one is for sending the reminder before 2 days, one for 1 day, and the last one is for 2 days. Okay, there are only 2 routes here, 2 routes here. Let me add the third one also, and first let me actually rename these 3 so that I'll not get confused. Okay, let's rename it. Okay, send reminder on WhatsApp 2 days before. Okay, this is the path for 2 days before. Okay, let me update it and let me rename the second one also. Paste it and simply change this value as 1 day. Okay, let me remove this S, update it. Last one is as, let me again rename it, paste it like here. Okay, send reminder on WhatsApp 2 hours before. So I have renamed all these 3. Let me now start the setup. Okay, click here and basically if the meeting is exist, okay, meeting is already selected, you need to click on the select label. Here it is, select meeting. If the meeting registration is exist, okay, then what should be the next step? Let me first check it whether the meeting is exist or not. Yes, the condition is true. If this condition is true, then ask your system to wait until which particular date? Until 12th of July. So basically our meeting date is 14th July. Now I want to tell the system that wait up to 12th July and then send the message on 12th July only. And how I can actually tell the system? using delay module. Okay, so basically I'm going to delay my workflow until, okay, let me tell you again. I have used delay by Pabbly and I am asking the system to delay until the 12th July. Okay, delay until 12th July, and from where I will get the date of 12th July. Remember, we have actually renamed all the step for this purpose only, and here is my date. So I have asked the system that if the meeting is exist, okay, let me tell you, if the meeting is there, then stop this workflow, delay this workflow until 12th July and then send the message. So sending the message, actually this step is remaining. First click on save and send test request. Okay, and it has delayed until 12th and then send the message. For sending WhatsApp message, click on plus icon and let's perform the step of sending WhatsApp message finally. And for sending WhatsApp messages, I am going to make use of WhatsApp Cloud API, which Facebook has recently launched. It is the official API of WhatsApp, which Facebook has recently launched. Okay, we are going to make use of that for sending the messages. Select send template messages. Click on connect. I'll tell you about these template messages later. Now for connecting your WhatsApp Cloud API, choose add a new connection, and basically you want these three details for setting up the connection. From where you will get it, go to browser and type developers.facebook.com in your browser and press enter. Okay, the spelling is actually not correct. Let me correct it. Actually, it has redirected automatically. Log into the application from here. I already have an account, but you will have to create your free account. And once you will create your free account and log into this dashboard of WhatsApp Cloud API, two things. The very first thing you'll have to do is to create an app. And the second thing you'll have to do is to generate a permanent token. I am repeating, create an app first, generate a permanent token, for which I have attached a separate video in my description box. Please go to that video, watch it first carefully, set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account and then come back here, okay? Because this video will become too lengthier, that is why I am not going to tell you the whole process of app creation and generating the permanent token. I already created my app. You can see this is my app, my connect message. Simply open it and you will find those three details here only. Basically the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. You can see, well, you'll have to go to WhatsApp and click on getting started, and here you will find all three options. Which options? Basically the options which are actually required for connecting our WhatsApp Cloud API account with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, token, phone number ID, WhatsApp business account ID. Here are these three details. The token is here, the phone number ID is here, and WhatsApp business account ID here. Let me tell you one more very important thing. I am using this temporary access token and it will expire in 23 hours. But again, you will have to use the permanent token. I am recording this. I am actually creating this automation just for the video purpose, just for telling you how you can actually do these kind of stuff. Okay. But when you will send the actual messages to your customers, do not make use of temporary access token. Use the permanent token. I'm stopping this video for a while and let's copy and paste all the details. So I have copied all these three details, okay, pasted here. Click on save and you will see our WhatsApp Cloud API account will be connected immediately. You can see it is connected. Now basically you'll have to fill these fields one by one. It is very easy. It is asking for template name. Now let me tell you a very important thing. WhatsApp asks you to create a message template first and get it approved via Facebook. Then only you can actually start conversation with your customers. You cannot actually send the direct messages. First you will have to create a template, get it approved via Facebook, and then only you will start sending the messages. These are the various template of my WhatsApp Cloud API account, from where you can actually find the templates. Under these steps 2, click on here. Okay, click here and you will find the templates of my account here only. Okay, you can see these are the template, these are the message templates, and all of them are actually approved. I have created them and get them approved. Okay, These are the templates which are actually visible in my Pabbly Connect account only, and let me show you my template. How you can actually create template and get it approved. This is the blue button is given, and I have also attached a separate video in the description box for the same. This video will become too lengthy if I'll again tell you the whole process. So I would recommend you to kindly go to that description box, watch that video. In fact, we have lot of tutorials for the same on our Pabbly channel. So you can find out any WhatsApp tutorial or WhatsApp Cloud API and actually do this setup. Okay. For now, let me tell you my template. Okay. This is actually the name of my template is actually meeting reminder final. And you can see from here, you can actually create your message. Okay. And from here, you can add the header, the footer, the button. Only these settings are there. Okay, this is my template. Hello Sonam Rai, just one day to go for the team meeting of Pabbly. Here are the details for the upcoming meeting, meeting date, meeting time. Thanks team Pabbly. Here the noticeable thing is whatever the values I want to change every time has been kept in the form of variable. Okay, you can see 1, 2, 3, and I have added 4, 5, total 5 variables I have kept, basically the values which I want to change every time when a new registrant is there, when a new registration will arrive for my meeting. Okay, so let's come back to Pabbly Connect and select my template, which is meeting reminder final. Okay, now language code, selected template ID, keep it as it is, recipient mobile number. So basically to whom you would like to send the messages. Okay, that is why I am going to map the number which I have received from Zoom. Okay, at the time of registration I have added. You can see where is the number. Okay, where is the number? Okay, here is the number. Click on it and it will be mapped automatically. Here I would like to tell you one more very important thing is that read the instructions. Enter the recipient mobile number with the country code, without plus sign. I'm repeating this, with country code, without plus sign. So basically WhatsApp Cloud API wants the number in this particular format. I have the number without country code. So for now I am adding 91 my country code. Here I have write it manually. Okay, here I would like to give you one tip, that whenever you ask for the number from the people, always mention somewhere that please provide your country code and please provide your WhatsApp number to receive the reminders, to receive the messages. Okay, if you will do that, if you will put some help text over there, people will start filling out the number along with the country code and they will provide you the WhatsApp number. Or if they are not providing it, if you do not have any kind of space over there, you can actually write it here just like I did. Now body field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically these are the variables, remember, which I have just told you in my template I have kept. Okay, these are the variables. Let me fill these variables one by one. So again I am going to map the name of the person. Where is the name? Name. Here is the name. The first name is demo. Give a space. And the last name will be the demo name I have given actually. Okay. Now what is the second variable? Let me open this. Just one dash day to go for the dash. So basically the number of days to go. So I am doing it for 2 days. So I will write it just 2 days to go. Do I need to write days? Yes. Just 2 days to go. Okay. And in the third field, basically the name of my meeting. What was the name of my meeting? Let me check it. I can actually map it from here, or I can actually write it. Team meeting with Pabbly Connect members. I have mapped it. Body field 4 is basically the date of the meeting. I can actually map the same from here only. The date of the meeting. Okay. Well, this is the date, but this format actually doesn't look good. I cannot actually send my WhatsApp reminders with this particular format. That is why I'm going to actually split it and convert it, okay, in my format, which should be actually readable for the customer. So for now, I am closing this step and I'm going to add one more step here, okay, before the router step. Okay, click here, and to just make my date look decent, okay, I am going to again use the date time formatter, and here I am going to select a format date with the time zone, and here I will be clicking on connect. The process is actually same which we have followed above. The date will be, okay, here it is. Now from format will be, now the from format will be same because you can notice here T and Z. So in from format also, the format which has already got selected consists of T and Z. Two formats. So basically in which particular format I want my date to be visible. Okay, so I want date time along with this AM PM format. That is why I am selecting this particular format. Okay, from time zone will be the UTC only, and in to time zone also I want the UTC format only. Now I am clicking on save and send test request, and let's see what is the response, what is the date I have actually received. And you can see I have received the 14th July. The date is here, the time is here, which is 5:30 PM, and earlier I had the time in this particular format in 24-hour format 17:30. Okay, so I have the date and time. Now I want this date and time to be separate, to be individual, so that I can actually place these values in my WhatsApp messages for my customers. Okay, for that I am going to click on this plus icon and going to choose a text formatter by Pabbly, using which I can actually split this particular date and time individually. Okay, so here in action event, click on split text, click on connect, and in this particular field I am going to map the value to which I have to actually split. So basically I want to split the value which I have just received from the previous step. This is the value which I need to split. Separator, so I want to separate these values from the space. That is why I am going to write this space in this particular format which is actually provided here only. Segment, so I want to segment all the things. That is why I'm going to select this all field and click on save and send test request, and let's see whether my date and time has been separated, has been splitted down or not. And you can see I have actually received all three values individually. Now I am actually good to go. So I'm going to refresh my workflow for a once. Okay, now let's come back to our router step, and we were actually setting up the sending of messages, sending of reminders 2 days before. Well, because I have refreshed my workflow, you can see the other two routers has been deleted. Don't worry, we will actually going to set it again. Okay, now click on set filter and action step, and I have already told you that we need to apply a condition of meeting exist or not, delay by Pabbly. So it is going to delay our workflow until the 12th July. And finally I want the WhatsApp messages to be sent using WhatsApp Cloud API. Okay, I have already told you the whole setup of WhatsApp Cloud API. So this time I'm not going to repeat it. In case you're not sure how you can do it, you can actually watch any video tutorial that is available on our Pabbly channel. Okay, for action event, click on send template message. Again click on connect, and I am going to fill all these fields one by one. Let me pause this video and save a little bit of time. So I have filled all the details. Now we were actually mapping which particular date, basically the date. Let me show you my message template once again, and here is the meeting date and meeting time which I need to map in place of 4th and 5th variable. So come back to Pabbly Connect and map the date, and I will receive the date from where? From the last step. Okay, remember we have actually split our date and time just to map at this place only. So here is my date. Okay, now coming to the time section, again click here and go to the split step, basically here, and I'm going to move a little bit down, and here is the time, and let's give a space. Okay, just a minute, give a little bit of space, a single space. Okay, again go to split step. Okay, and this time I need that PM value. Where is that? Let me check. Here it is. Select that and you can see 5:30 p.m. The time has also mapped. And finally the meeting link. Let me show you my template once again, and you can see I need to provide the meeting link here in this button, under this button. Okay, so I am going to map the meeting link here under this button. Okay, from where I'll actually get it, I will receive that meeting link from here. And where is the meeting URL? Let me check it. Okay. Here you can see the meeting URL. Okay, from this particular URL people can actually join their Zoom meeting. Alright, so I have filled all the details. Now I am going to click on save and send test request, and we'll see whether the person is receiving any message or not. Let's click on save and send test request and waiting for the response. Okay, the response has been received. Let me check my WhatsApp, and you can see the message has been arrived, waiting for this message. So let's open this message and read, hello demo name, just 2 days to go for the team meeting with Pabbly Connect members. Here are the details for the upcoming meeting, and meeting date is here, meeting time is here, thanks team Pabbly, and the button is also here. So you can see the message has been arrived automatically. So the step of sending 2 days before message is actually completed. I am closing it, and now again I am going to make use of this clone feature. Okay, so that I do not have to actually do each and every settings again. Okay, so I have cloned it. Let's rename it. Okay, so send reminder on WhatsApp 1 day before this time. Okay, 1 day before. All right, and when I will open this step, I'll have to make few changes. This is going to be same. Okay, and in case of delay until here, this time I am going to map the date of 1 day before. So I will get that particular 1 day before date from here. Okay, simply open it and map it from here. Okay, and under the WhatsApp section, okay, here open it. Here let me review every setting. So this is the template name, everything is here, the phone number is here, body field 1, 2 here. Under the body field 2, instead of writing 2 days, here I will write 1 day to go. Okay, this text is going to replace from where? Here. Basically this is the text. Okay, come back to Pabbly Connect. 1 day. All right, so the team name will be same. Okay, basically the meeting name will be same, date will be same, time will be same, and the URL will be same. Again click on save and send test request. Okay, and the response has been received again. Let's check the message once again. So the message for 1 day to go has also been arrived, and the date, time, everything is here. Let's again go back to Pabbly Connect, close this window. Again I am going to clone the same step. Okay, and this time I am going to write the message basically 2 hours before. Okay, all right. Okay, sorry, I have made a mistake. Close it, and this time I have to first clone it before rename it. Okay, clone the step and finally rename it. Here I am going to edit it and write 2 hours before. The message should be sent at before 2 hours. Okay, click on update. Again click on the setting, set filter and action steps, and most of the things will be same. The only thing I'll have to do is to click on this delay, and now this time I'm going to change my delay date of 2 hours before, basically the timing. Okay, this is the timing. All right, open it. Here is the time of 15:30. Okay, and again open this WhatsApp Cloud API step, and here I am going to write under the body field 2 hours. Okay, sorry, I have written it incorrect. Okay, 2 hours, everything look good. Okay, now again I'm going to click on save and test request, go back to my WhatsApp and see whether the response is getting captured or not, whether the message is received or not. Waiting for the response. You can see the last message, which should send 2 hours before the meeting, has also been sent, and I have shown you all the 3 examples that how the messages are going to send automatically. Basically the reminders are going to send automatically before the 2 hours of the meeting, 1 day of the meeting and 2 days of the meeting. Okay, so let's see what exactly we have done in our automation. So firstly, we have connected our Zoom account and has captured the data of meeting, and further we have actually find out the dates of 2 day, 1 day and 2 hours, basically the date and time. And after that we have actually format our date according to our need, and I have actually split my date and time individually. And finally, with the help of router, I have set 3 paths, one for 2 days, 1 day and for 2 hours. And this is how I have actually set up this automation. And not just the reminders for Zoom, you can also create different kind of automations under the Pabbly Connect by connecting different applications with each other. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. In case you have any query, drop your queries in comment section. Me and my team will surely help you. Thank you for watching.